let's say you are working on a project and your task is that from this gallery control, when we click on the view, you need to get the reference value, or you can say lookup value, from another table in PowerApp. How can you do that? Hi, this is Krupali from Know How Academy. So let's start with me. So let me tell you what you are going to learn in this video. In this video, here in gallery control, the data is loaded from the project table. Now let me show you the project table. Now this project table contains the data of project ID, project manager ID and project name. And here if you can see that here we are displaying the data that this project is for which department. So here if you closely look at to this table, we are not storing the department information, but here we are storing the department ID information. How will you fetch that department name using foreign key or lookup key? So let's do this. So first of all, let me quickly close this app. And take a new screen. Okay, actually I have already added a new screen. Now let me add one gallery control in that. So let me add a gallery control. Now here in gallery control, I am giving the reference of the project table. And let me edit here. This is not needed. So let me cut that. And here when I click on the view, here it will display data. Now I am displaying data in form control. Okay, so let me take here a form control. So let's take edit form. Okay. Now in edit form, give the data of a project table. So here all the data from the project table will be displayed. Now here this is the layout. By default it will display, but I want to change the layout. So let me just set one column, and here I don't want to display project status. So let me click on fields and remove the project status. Now instead of that, I want to display the department name. Okay, so here let me go to the fields and click on add fields. Once you search for department name, it will not be there. Let me show you the department table also, so you will get an idea. So this is my department table, and it contains basically two columns, that is department ID and department name. Now here in project table, using that department ID, I want to display the department name. So how can I do that? So first of all, here you need to search the column name which is lookup column in the project table. So DEP ID is a lookup column. So search for DEP ID and click on add and OK. Once you click on add, automatically it will take a drop down list, and here in a list it will display the rest of the department information. Once you click on that particular thing, you will get this coding ready-made. Okay, now what I want to display? I don't want to display the department ID, but instead of department ID, I want to display department name. So how can I do that? So select that particular drop down list and click on edit. And here it will display what you want to display. So primary text, click on department name, and in search field also select the department name. Here you will able to see the list of the column which is there in a department table, or you can say lookup table. Okay, although we are getting data from project table, but this project table contains the department ID as a lookup column. So once we select that, automatically all the column from the lookup table, you can see that. Okay, so here department name will display. Now still here in a heading portion, it is showing that department ID. So how can you do that? So double click on that, remove this and write department name. Okay, so I hope you get an idea. Now what you want to do? Once I click on that gallery control, here it will display the data. So how can I do that? So select the form and go to the item property of the form control. Here is the item property, and here what you need to write, here the name of the gallery is gallery 3. So you need to write gallery 3 dot selected. So whatever selected value is there, here it will display. Now here I don't want to display data in edit format. I want to display it in a viewing format. So once again click on that form, go to that button, and once you click on that, here I want to convert this form into a view form. Okay, so you need to write view form and the name of the form, that is form 4, and click on OK. So let me just save and run it. Once you click on that, here you can see the data is displayed. So see, department name, although it is not part of the project table, and still we are displaying that using that drop down list control. Okay, I hope you get it. Now the next thing is that what if I want to edit the information? That means what if I want to add the new information, reference information, right? So select that gallery control, and let's say you want to edit it. So I am making one edit control here. Okay, edit. Let me just write edit, and once I click on that edit, okay, so it's formatted properly, and once I click on edit, I want to convert my form into edit form, and name of the form 4, and here the form should, once I complete the editing, I want to submit it. So here I need to add one button to submit the data. Okay, so let me add the button. Okay, here I don't want to add the button, but here in this container I want to add button. So select that container and add button. So here button will be added last, and here I will write save. Okay, and Control S. And once you click on button, what I want to do, I want to submit form. So submit form and form 4. And click on save. Okay, so and once I click on this, I want to convert it into edit form. So let me just save it. Okay, now let's say here click on edit form, and let's say instead of this sales department, I want to make it as a other department. So select that and click on save. And once you view that, previously it was sales department, and now I edit that department to the other department. Now you may have a question that here what will be the actual value in a table. So let me go to the project table, and the project department ID is department 01000. Okay, now let me refresh it. It was updated. So you need to just refresh it. And let me go to the project table, and here you can see that the department of this project is updated. Okay, now let me check it again. The project 1011. So here project 1011 and department is at 1003. Now see what you will do. Automatically PowerApp, whatever you select, according to your selection, PowerApp will give the ID of that particular department and store it in that project table. So I hope you get how to deal with lookup value in PowerApp. Thank you for choosing Know How Academy as your source of IT knowledge. We are always here to help you to navigate to the tech world. If you have any question, don't hesitate to reach out us. It has been a pleasure to share this information with you. Stay curious and keep learning.